Here's the symbol for Leo that most of you should recognize. It's curvy, has an open space in the middle, and usually has a closed loop on the left. There are, of course, variations like this or this. It's not uncommon to see the right side dip lower than the left, or to have the loop be significantly smaller, but sometimes the loop isn't closed, but open like this. Symbolically, the glyph is most commonly said to represent the head, mane, and tail of a lion from a sideways perspective. It's less common, but I've also seen variations that are symmetrical like this one. With this design, I think it looks very similar to the North Node symbol, which looks like this. I find this fascinating because there's a deep symbolic connection between felines and serpents, and the nodes, especially further east, as they're often referred to as the head and tail of the snake or dragon. And curiously enough, some cobras have a mark very similar to the South Node symbol, which is an upside-down North Node symbol, on the back of their hood. This variation also looks like an upside-down vessel or vase, which reminds me of Aquarius, the water bearer, which is the polarity of Leo and sits on the opposite end of the ecliptic. Sometimes, the loops or hooks were way more subtle, like in this older version of the glyph. And speaking of older versions, according to the Dictionary of Symbols, this glyph right here was once used as the Leo symbol, which looks strikingly similar to the number 9. Notice that the closed loop and curviness is still retained. Sometimes, the Leo glyph is represented by omega, the last letter of the Greek alphabet. And when you look at it, there is a similarity between this shape and the shape of the common Leo symbol. This letter is connected to the ultimate end, which ushers in new beginnings. It's also been linked with spiritual evolution, enlightenment, and gateways, which it looks very similar to. There's also the theory that the shape of the symbol is an ancient reference to the sickle formation found within the head of the constellation, which you can see here. The sickle implies harvest, which makes sense because according to the Wheel of the Year, August 1st, which falls within Leo, is Lammas, which represents the first harvest. And there you have it. As always, I'd love to know what you think. Thanks.